Hello, it's Jamison Palmer. I thought I'd shoot a quick video and talk a little bit about my story. Hopefully it helps you to get to know me a little bit better and understand where I'm coming from. And I have to admit, it's kind of an embarrassing story. However, it does turn out well. I'm calling this how I went from living out of my car to making millions sitting on my couch, my embarrassing story of how I went from failure to creating the life of my dreams. So I actually grew up in a single parent home with my mom and my sister, and my mom, being the amazing woman that she is, worked 2 and even 3 jobs at a time to give us enough money to get by. I remember eating hamburger helper just about every night, drinking a lot of Kool-Aid, and I can't stand the smell of hamburger helper to this day. And that's all we could afford. So I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. We didn't have much money. We lived in some pretty rough neighborhoods, and I remember deciding at an early age that I was going to do whatever it would take to become successful, to make a lot of money. Eventually I went off to college, and I wasted years of my life kind of bouncing around trying to figure out what to do with myself. After getting out of college, it didn't take long to get tired of the things that you have to do when working at a job. Things like getting up early, fighting with traffic, sitting at a cubicle all day, having people tell you what to do. And so I decided that I had to have my own business. And so I started buying program after program. I tried get rich quick schemes, MLM, network marketing. I bought program after program. I did everything that they told me to do. And in the beginning, I failed at pretty much everything that I tried. I'd make a little bit of money here and there, but never was able to turn it into a full-time income. And maybe that's something you can relate to. Maybe you've tried a bunch of different things and it didn't work out. So I can definitely relate to that. Now at that time, I was determined to be successful. I continued buying programs, courses, and everything I could get my hands on. Each time I thought I had found something that would finally lead to success, and I continued to struggle and fail. After about 5 years of trying just about everything, I was about to give up. I felt hopeless. My friends and family told me I should just get a real job. In fact, I had racked up about $20,000 in debt. I didn't have money to pay my bills or rent. Bill collectors were calling. I was waking up in a panic. Things ended up getting so bad that I ended up homeless, living out of my car. And no, that's not actually a picture of me. I had an old Chevy Impala with a huge back seat and a large trunk. And I just remember at the time wishing that I had a van, right? And so this was a real low point in my life. And eventually, I agreed to move in with my mom and get a job. I had decided to give up on the dream of having my own business. And fortunately, this is where things began to turn around for me. One day, I answered an ad in the newspaper for a sales position. Although I didn't know it at the time, the gentleman I ended up meeting was a multimillionaire. He owned a number of successful businesses and had made a huge fortune selling information products. We hit it off. I went to work with him. We ended up becoming really good friends. And eventually I got comfortable sharing my story of hardship and failure. And I'll never forget what he said to me. He said, "Jamison, the reason you're failing is you've been listening to the wrong people. If you want to be successful in business and in life, you need to listen to the right people. You need to take in the right information and apply that information in your life, in your business." And this made a lot of sense. I decided right then and there that I would learn everything that I could from this guy. I mean, he had everything that I wanted in life: successful businesses, a lot of money, a great relationship with his wife, a nice family. And so I knew that's what I wanted. And so I started to study what he was doing on a daily basis. He began to share with me how he had built these successful companies. And he began to introduce me to the right people to listen to. I began studying direct marketing greats, people like Dan Kennedy, Gary Halbert, Ted Nicholas, Jay Abraham, Eugene Schwartz, David Ogilvy, Clayton Makepeace, and many others, success philosophers like Jim Rohn, Brian Tracy. And so I began to take in the right information. And as I began to apply what I was learning, I quickly began to experience success. And then from there, I spent over a decade of my life studying the top marketers, studying successful offers, and testing to figure out exactly what works. And eventually I came up with a blueprint that works for just about anything. And using this exact blueprint, I've been selling everything from info products to retail goods, supplements, and more. And then a few years ago, I began documenting my success. I started recording videos of me logging into merchant accounts, logging into bank accounts so that I could show the numbers. Here are a couple of screenshots. You can actually watch me log into these accounts live. This is $352,709. That's over 30 days for just one product. Here's a $37,000 day, almost $38,000. And again, that's a single product, a brand new product launch. And you can see some of these videos on my website at insidersecretsclub.com. And then I went on to create top performing offers in some of the most competitive markets online: weight loss, bodybuilding, financial. Here's another screenshot. Again, you can watch me log into these accounts. This is $591,887. This is 30 days for a single product. And I'm not showing you this to brag. It's not to try to impress you. I just want you to understand why I'm someone that you'd want to listen to. Obviously, I know what works. I know what's effective. And the thing is, I've been doing all of this from home, sitting on my couch. I'm not someone that goes into an office. I like to have flexibility. I like to own my time, do what I want when I want. And I'm not saying that you can jump in and do these same kind of numbers. I've been doing this for a long time. However, even if you were to do just a small fraction of that to start, that could be pretty substantial, right? And you can. It's all about doing the right things. If you want to make a lot of money, then you need to do the things that people who are making a lot of money are doing. That makes sense, right? I mean, remember my story. In the beginning, I failed at pretty much everything that I got involved with. Then I had the right mentor, someone showing me exactly what to do, and it completely changed my life. I had no idea. I never dreamed that I'd ever make this kind of money and live this kind of lifestyle. And so again, if you want to be successful, then you want to have the right mentor, someone showing you exactly what to do. So just a little bit about what I'm up to today. I'm involved in product creation and offer development. I do marketing consulting for a small number of clients. I'm involved with lead generation in a number of different markets. I'm partners in a financial company. We also have a training company. I'm involved in licensing opportunities and deal making. And then recently I started doing some marketing, training, and coaching. The goal with the training and coaching is to show people how to create the ultimate lifestyle. There are a lot of things that you could get involved with. I like to focus on things that not only have a lot of potential, I like to focus on things that can also create freedom in your life so that you can enjoy life and enjoy success, because having a lot of money is great. Having plenty of money and being able to enjoy your life and enjoy your success is even better, right? So that's the focus. And since we first started this, we've taken people from failing to becoming top producers in a number of different businesses. We have testimonials of people that now have more freedom, more flexibility. They're spending more time with their family. And so we want to do a lot more of this on into the future. So that's pretty much my story. Like I said, hopefully it helps you to get to know me a little bit better, understand where I'm coming from here. So that's all I'm going to go into for now. So Jamison Palmer signing off. Many blessings, and bye for now.